What's good, YouTube? This your man, Spill Dog. Yo, man, I was checking out old Big Tay, Deontay. He said he finna fight Ortiz again. And, in my opinion, it really wasn't no controversial victory the first time. You knocked the motherfucker out. But I like the fact that all the fights that people so far been saying he didn't look so good and he ready to run them things right back. That's what Mayweather used to do. The few fights that people said, like Castillo, they thought he lost that fight. He ran it right back. They thought he lost to McDonald. He ran it right back. That's what you do when you the big dog. That's why I say, and Deontay, another thing about Deontay, people be talking about his record padded. And it is padded to some degree, but you gotta realize the man started real late. I think he was about 19 or some shit like that when he started boxing. So, and he still made it to the Olympics. I think what his management team did was kind of gave him a amateur career in the pros, where they got him a lot of fights, the type of fights he probably would have fought in the amateurs, but for more rounds if they could have lasted. And they had to get him some experience like that. And these guys, like the older fighters, they know this shit already. When they be talking about he ain't fought nobody, shit, he fighting what's out there. And then shit, like I said, I was looking at when Brazil was talking that shit. I looked at his record and I looked at Deontay Wilder record. Shit, Deontay done fought way better fighters than him. Now AJ fought better fighters than Deontay, but do I think AJ can beat Deontay? Nah, I doubt it, man. Deontay is the boss with the hot sauce. That motherfucker right hand he got, that's that hot sauce, baby. Motherfucker can't take it. That's that motherfucking hot sauce. When he knocked that boy out like he did in the last fight, that did it for me. Man, he KO'd that motherfucker. And that's what everybody been getting. But it look like now, if he gonna be coming there, if Deontay gonna eat and put that weight on like he did in that last fight, if he can get up to about 230, shit, I ain't gonna have a chance with that boy. Now, he a little awkward looking, but once again, he started very late. Most of these guys that's been boxing, like Fury, been boxing since he was 7, 8 years old. Floyd, 6, 7 years old. I'm just throwing some names out there, but most fighters Spence, 15 years old. I think Oscar started when he was boxing when he was 8. Sugar Shane was like 8 years old and 9 years old fighting. Sean Porter, 8, 9 years old fighting. These guys, most of these guys been doing this shit since they was kids. Deontay picked it up late. He just was a big motherfucker that could hit and took on boxing when basketball didn't work out for him at all. Shit, I mean, he ain't just take it on. He about to take it over. Like I say, I made a comment about ignorant ass statement he made about a week ago, and I stand by that. He shouldn't have said that stupid shit. But if he can keep that shit under control right there, where he don't get too far out of hand when the camera's in his face and when he popping corn, if he can keep that shit, if he could somehow have that same passion but not say the politically incorrect things, because I know I know how you feel about keeping it real, but you in the public eye, big dog, and you the champ. When you the champ, everybody watching you, so you just gotta do things a little differently, and I pray that he understand that, because if he get that understanding, beat Ortiz and Fury and Joshua, ain't nowhere in the hell you can say he ain't pound for pound. And I got Canelo up there pound for pound right now, but Deontay is on his way, and I won't know how come no heavyweights can't get included in that shit. I realize they can't jump from division to division, but I mean, I think Anthony Joshua, his name should be thrown around up in that too. I mean, why is it only the little guys that we say it about? That's the only, and I'm just asking that question, because if it's about who handle their business out there, shit, like Deontay ready to stand on it, because he done start fighting better competition. It look like that's all he want now. Dylan White, all of them can come get it. I don't see none of them cats. Only one got a chance is AJ. that's one of the reasons why I didn't like what Deontay said about Brazil either, because I knew Brazil couldn't beat him. Now that don't, but it was a perfect fight. I mean, that was a good fight. The man is a good fighter. This just goes to show you how good Deontay is. But he ain't. Brazil ain't no motherfucking cherry. You know what I mean? He a damn good heavyweight. You know, he started late too, but he's a damn good heavyweight and bigger than Deontay. So that was a damn good fight. I didn't mind that fight. You know, that was the right fight. You know, if you can't get AJ Fury, that was the right fight. I mean, that guy big. You know, he good too. And so that's what, you know. So I'm just looking at, if Deontay beat Ortiz in this rematch, after that, either Joshua or Fury should be next. And it's more like, I'm thinking it'll be Fury before it's Joshua. If he can beat Ortiz and Fury, hell, that really be enough for him to be the face of boxing. But if AJ want to get it, he can come on too. You know, but I'm kind of like with Deontay at this point. I mean, AJ, yeah, he got 2 belts, but who would I rather see fight? I'd rather see Deontay fight. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'd rather see Deontay fight, because I know some motherfuckers gonna hit the deck. I know somebody. Now, you might not go to sleep with your ass going down. You won't stand up 12 rounds and fight Deontay and don't hit the deck at least once. It ain't finna happen. The boy a beast. You know, and that's why I say, man, you know, AJ, you know, him and Eddie Hearns might be the fucked up running his mouth. I mean, you know, Hearns might need to shut up and try to do the work on the back end with somebody to stop trying to negotiate this fight and on YouTube and shit like that. You know, that's probably pissing Deontay off. I don't see Deontay being scared of AJ, and I don't see AJ being scared of Deontay. Now AJ look like he might have better boxing skills maybe than Deontay. But like I said, like about a week or 2 ago, I made a video. I watched some of Deontay amateur fights, which let me know there's a lot that he ain't even showed yet. But I think Wilder's punch would do way more damage to AJ than AJ punches would do to Wilder. We'll see whenever they fight, but I see that being a somewhat similar to the one with Brazil. It's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a brawl. And if AJ fuck around and get caught early, the fight gonna be over early. Cause I mean, ain't nobody gonna be able to stand up to them punches. Deontay hitting hard, motherfucker. I know them Alabama boys, the motherfuckers strong down there, man. The boy got natural. He got that old country strength. I mean, then he got a lot of confidence and heart, and that's gonna be a hard motherfucker to whoop. It's gonna take a good dude to go in there and whoop Deontay. That's why I give Tyson Fury all the respect in the world, because he definitely outboxed him. You know, I mean, you know, if you went by points, I mean, you might have to say he won the fight, but then again, I gave Deontay the first round and then 2 knockdowns. That's 5 rounds. Now, he could have got another round in between, but you know, like I said, Fury showed Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, them the top 2, and then AJ. I would line up like that from what my eyes tell me. Had AJ look like he done fought better competition, but I done seen him go 12 rounds and shit like that with lesser competition. You put a lesser motherfucker in the ring with Deontay, his ass going to sleep. You know, so that, you know, I think Deontay a bigger puncher than Tyson with the right hand, bigger than George Foreman. I'm thinking he might be, he might have the best right hand ever in boxing. It's a possibility. You know, like I said, a lot of people don't like this shit, but it's a good possibility. He got the best right hand in boxing. That's why I say shit, Deontay, that he the boss with the hot sauce, goddammit. So I'm, you know, anybody who in the heavyweight division looking for a belt, that's what you gotta go through. Him or AJ, boy, either way you go, anybody, all the guys who don't have a belt in the heavyweight division, I feel sorry for them. Cause I don't, you know, it's too serious, motherfuckers, with these belts this time. This ain't none of that Fugazi shit. This ain't none of that Klitschko shit. These motherfuckers, but Deontay is a killer, and AJ ain't gonna play with you neither. You know, so it's going Deontay and AJ gonna run and Tyson Fury between them three, they gonna run this heavyweight shit for a while now. Unless from what I see, I don't see nobody whooping them. And that new young boy, I think he's from Africa somewhere, that they throwing them heavy bags in front of. He don't want none of Deontay. He don't want none of AJ, and he don't want none of Fury. He got a long way to go. He got a long way to go before he can start talking to them big dogs. But that's it on this video. If you like the video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. Till the next one, this your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.